Let's get rolling. Grabbing a ball and we're rolling it around the hand and up each of the fingers, across the knuckles and down to the palm several times. Get the thumb pad of the thumb, pad across the way below the pinky, the wrists, and let's interlace the fingers and compress the ball. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and let go. One more time. Let go. Once more. And let go. Let's do each of the fingers once. Again, you may not get much depth, but the isometrics will work. Let's go over one more finger, holding, let go. I'm on my ring finger, letting go, and then the pinky, toughest of all. No indent on the ball on this one. And then over to the other hand, index finger. Next. Ring finger. And pinky. Let's just toss the ball up in the air, side to side. Whoa. Side to side, not up and down, side to side, getting the lateral motion going.
That's the basic thing you need to do in juggling.
Is it?
That's the first exercise you do, back and forth, and then you just add throwing it the second ball in, and that's juggling.
All right. Well, maybe we will do that as we go along. We'll all become master jugglers at a young age. Okay. Let us put the ball down. We've assessed where we are, and we're going to step on it 3 times in the middle of the foot. 1, 2, 3. Up to the knuckles, once across. 4, 5. Slide it across the knuckles. And roll it down the bones. Scribble. And 3, 2, 1, reassess. And go to the other foot. 1, 2, 3, up to the knuckles. Slide it across. Roll it down. And scribble. And set that ball aside to the side. Reassess. And either do the Lin energy hop, basically, coming up and down on the knees, staying on the soles of your foot, or shake that tree. Three, two, one. Centering. Deep breath. Right into the belly and into the lungs. Upper lungs. Twist it the way, swing the arms. Three, two, one. Centering, deep breaths. And the motion wave breathing. Center, 2 deep breaths. Marching in place or jogging. With 20 seconds left, I will go all out myself. You can pick it up a little bit or go all out or don't do anything except what you're doing right now. Whatever works. Be safe. And I'm going to do that in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 15, 18, 19, 20. Interlacing the hands up over the head. Reach for the ceiling. Stay there if you need to, otherwise extend back. Squeeze those glutes. Come back up. Bend to one side. The other side. Center. Coming down. Pressing out at the chest. And down. Rock it back and forth. And pause. Let's shrug. And roll back. And forwards. One hand over the head. Just stretch that arm. Keep your head straight ahead, your trunk straight ahead, spine is neutral, straight up. Just pull that hand over to the opposite side. And come down, other arm. And let's extend them both out and rotate. And the other direction. And across the body at the throat, pressing in on the elbow. Other arm. And behind the head, one hand behind the head, the other coming up the back. Try to touch the fingertips if you can, or even grab your fingers and pull. Use a band or a rag if you want to get that tension. Switch arms, positions. Don't switch arms, switch positions. This one's always tougher for me. I got two fingers connecting. And stop. Let's rotate the neck. And in the other direction. And shoulder to ear, ear to shoulder, ear to shoulder. Nod. Look left or right, over the shoulder. And then the other way. Let's put the hands with the fingers pointed up and pull back. And point it down. And flop it and wiggle. Other hand up. And down. And flop and wiggle. And let's put the hand behind and raise. And a little bit more. And come down. Let's gently hinge at the hips, bending the knees slightly, coming down to the ground, inching forward into a pike. Stretch those calves by pushing your heels back into the floor or back towards the floor. And kneel down. We'll do some cat-cows. Your hands, your palms are beneath your shoulder. Round your back, tuck in your chin, and then arch your back and look straight ahead. Round. And arch. Round. And arch. We'll take the one hand and put it behind the head. Palm is again beneath the shoulder and looking up. And put that hand down, pick up the other, look the other way. And come down. Let's roll over on our backs. Cross the leg over the body onto the thigh right above the knee. Pick up the thigh where the sole is on the floor by putting your hands behind it on the hamstrings and pull. Bring that leg down. Press the knee of the leg that's crossed away from you. And then reverse positions and do the same thing on the other side. Foot comes across, pick your leg up, grab your hamstrings and pull in. And down and push out. Let's roll over on our stomachs. Hands are extended and bring that leg across the body. Really opening up those hip flexors. And come back and get the other leg. Come back. We'll get up on all fours again. Then bring one leg up so that the sole of the foot is on the floor. Put your hands inside that foot. And raise your hand up. If you want to extend or progress this, you can come back on your toes and lift your knee. You don't have to. Either way, it's the world's greatest stretch. and come back down and reverse the legs. Hands are inside the foot. Come back up. If you're on your knee, fine. Otherwise, go on your toes. Three, two, one, and down. Back on your knees. Come up into a pike. And inch your way back up, pausing as before we come up to stretch those hamstrings a little bit more. And then ease your way up and grab a stick. We'll start by doing some lateral swings. In the other direction. Push out. Flop your wrists. Switch the grips so that your palms are up. And again, flip your wrists or flop your wrists. Maybe this is a flip. No, there's a flop. And bring the stick down and come up with some curls. Put it behind your neck and do a twist, keeping your head and hips pointed straight ahead. Just the trunk is moving. We'll bring it down to the mid-back, get in the crook of your elbows and do a twist. As with everything, if your feet are apart, you have more stability. You can bring your foot in, put them side by side there, and it's a little bit more of a balance challenge if you feel comfortable doing it. Stop if you can't do back extensions. If you can, extend back. Otherwise, keep going on the twists. Come up. Let's tuck in the chin and extend. Doing a pecking pigeon. Bring the stick around front again and lift it over the head and back. Then we'll put it down. I'm going to vary the duration of time that we're on the heels and toes. I'll call out heels, toe, heels, toes, heels, toes, heel, toes, heels, toes, heels, toes, heels, toes, heel. Literally. Toes. Go up a little higher. Heels, toes, heels, toes, 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 heels, toes, heels, toes, heels, toes. Excellent. All right, let's put that down for now. We'll do some the McGill basic back exercises. I'm going to switch to the floor camera. We're going to get down on the floor, and we're going to start with the McGill curl up. So you want to lie down with this one sole on the floor, the other leg extended. Take your hands and put them behind the small of your back, right at the base of your spine, a little bit above that actually. Providing support. We're going to lift our head, neck, and shoulders up, but we're not going to lift the legs. They stay as they are. We're going to hold this time for 8 seconds rather than 7 and come back down. We'll do 3 on each side, and we're going to alternate the legs as we go along. So I'll demonstrate by starting in this position. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Come down. Switch the position of the legs. The other foot gets extended. And bring up the other leg and come up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and down. Switch the legs again. Come up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and down. Switch the legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and down. One more rep on each side. Switching the legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and down. Last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and down. Very good. Let's go to our sides. We'll do some side planks. So you want to be, your legs are bent, about a 45-degree angle. Your elbow is right underneath your shoulder. Our forearm is extended. And when you come up, you straighten out and hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's go to the other side. Same thing. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You want your body to be straight, not slouched, and not up like this, but straight. Let's do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and down. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yay. All right. Back on all fours. We're going to do some bird dog. Now, if you find it too difficult to raise one hand and the opposite leg at the same time, you can just raise your hands, and then on the next set, just raise your legs. Let's start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Whole secret is to keep that core engaged as you're doing these. Do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good job. We're doing so well, we're going to stop there and get up. I'm going to switch the camera. And center. 2 deep breaths. And open our hearts. And send it out. Pause, take 2 deep breaths. And bring down some heavenly chi. Grab as much of it as you can. Going down to bring some earth chi up. And it's an aha. Satnam.
Tom,
Yeah, hi Suzanne.
sorry I was late. Yeah, I've gotten tired of using a mop for a stick. I went to Home Depot here in the city yesterday, and all I could find is this what you have? A
PVC. Yeah.
However, they won't cut it for me in the city, so I have to go to another. I have to go.
You're kidding, they wouldn't cut it in half?
No. They
Wow.
didn't. So I'm gonna have to go to another Home Depot somewhere, probably in Westchester.
Yeah, the Yonkers one will definitely cut it in half.
Okay, yeah.
If you have a hacksaw, it's super easy.
Yeah. And you want to get end caps on it too.
Okay.
Altogether, it'll cost you about $5, and you'll have two of them. You could put some weight in one of them, put some pebbles or some sand in one of them if you want a weighted stick.
Yeah.
And you could have a weighted one and an unweighted one.
Thank you very much.
Okay. So today is a rolling day. So if you have balls, if you have two, I was going to do the spine. You could either have them in a sock or not. I have mine in the sock, but you don't need to. It just makes it easier to position, I think. Let me switch the camera to the floor again. And we're going to get down on the floor with the socks. There we go. And place them right on the either side of the spine, not on the spine, but either side, right below the shoulder blade. As I did that, I heard a nice crack. Felt great. And just let them rest for a second. Right there. Fold your arms over your chest.
Aspect.
But I'll be sure to get a friend to come with me and sit in the car so I don't get a ticket. Just use my car. Thank you.
I think we lost Tom.
I think we did. He got frozen. Maybe we have a new ice age.
What happened to Tom?
I think he's
I want Tom. I want
Oh, here
Tom.
I am. You know what? Somehow I got muted. Can you see me?
No,
You can't
I-
see me?
I see your crutch. And I wasn't asking for it, actually.
All right. Somehow I got muted there. I'm sorry. So I'm not sure where I lost you all. I think.
You lost us before we ever got to, I think it was Suzanne's stick was the last topic that we handled amply.
Yes.
Major detail.
Okay. So I guess I was in the middle of the shoulder blades at that point, right? So you want the balls in the middle of the shoulder blade on either side of the spine, cross your arms, and then do the same thing we did when it was below the shoulder blades, and rotate 4 times in one direction while you're leaning towards one side, and then 4 times in the other direction on the same side. And then switch sides. The other elbow comes up, rotate 4 times, let's say clockwise, and 4 times counterclockwise. And then you bring the balls up to below the neck, but above the shoulder blades. You probably can't put a roller under your neck at this point, but if you need more support, you could put a little pillow there probably. And again, let's just hold for a second or two, let it sink in. Fold our arms across our chests, turn to the right, let's say, and rotate clockwise, let's say, 4 times. And then counterclockwise 4 times, still leaning towards the right. And then, as most of us do, you can lean to the left and rotate 4 times. And reverse that direction to counterclockwise. And come back. Let it sink in right there one more time, because that is, oh, such a tense spot, right? And come up. And since we're working on that upper back, we're going to do it with the roller. I'm going to do a melt rolling, very similar, but it's working on the neck. If you have a soft roller, that'd be preferable, but you can do this with a hard roller. Let's start by getting the roller out of the way and just turning your head left to right and assessing where you're at. See how close your ears come to the ground. Maybe your ear touches on one side, but not the other. See if there's any cricks or pains that you have that may be gone after we finish this. All right, now bring the roller under your neck. Soles of your feet are on the floor. Again, assess going left to right. Just seeing how it feels with the roller under your neck. Go to the right side and do 8 circles in a clockwise or counterclockwise direction. Doesn't matter which way you go. But then reverse directions after 8 and do 8 more in the other direction. After you've done that, still leaning towards your right or with your head towards your right, do 4 nods up and down. And then face the other way, face left if you are facing right, and do 8 circles in one direction. And 8 in the other. When you're done with that, do 4 nods again. And then come to the middle and do 8 figure 8s with your head as best you can. And when you're done with that, move the roller about 1 inch further back on your head towards the crown of your head and do 8 nods. And when you're done with that, tuck the roller under your neck again. Go left to right. See if there's any difference from before. That you notice, then push the roller away, put your head on the floor, and move your head back and forth again, noting if there's more flexibility, less pain, not so much noise. And come on. Sorry for the loss of sound there mid-course. I see Maureen, I see Suzanne, I see Richard.
I think,
Ava, Yoel, and Hal are still among the missing.
I think you were also frozen as well as a sound out.
Really? Hi, Ava.
Thank you very much, Tom.
You're welcome, Suzanne. So did you straighten out how you're going to get that stick?
Yeah, with
Okay.
difficulty, but I will do it.
Okay, good.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Have a good day. Love to all.
Thanks. Okay, same to you. Hal, you good?
Bye, Tom.
Bye-bye, all. Have a great day. Day?
You too.
I will.
So long, everyone.
Take care,
Bye.
Hal.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you.
Time for breakfast. Come on, honey. I am.
I'm getting up. and I'm
Okay.
going to my shoes.
Fine.
All right. Hello, Richard. How are you? You're muted.
Let me see if we can.
You were off. There you go.
Okay,
You're good. So you want to hang and do some wall squats?
Yeah.
Good. Oh, scared me.